Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Reading Fightin' Phils. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Chris Jimenez will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did. Pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Flew to the left. And a good throw gets him one gone. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the coming to the plate now, Arturo Rivera, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is hit softly to third, and he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Derek Jeter. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Derek Jeter.
Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Left fielder.
Digging in, Curtis Jackson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McDonald moves over. He's got it one away. On to first, and they get the double play. Stepping in, Derek Jeter. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So one run on one hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. So striding in, David Ozuna. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something.
Hit on the ground out to short. Florimon back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get one. Standing in, Derek Jeter. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Derek Jeter.
First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Ozuna takes it in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. 4-2 the final score tonight. The New Hampshire Fisher Cats came through late, taking the lead. Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Reading Fightin' Phils. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ryan Newberry, the right-hander from the Aloha State, gets the call on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So they're able to get the runner. Digging in, Derek Jeter. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line toward right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. The relay to second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Valenzuela moves over, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 4 runs on. So striding forward now, Derek Jeter. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
This is the first ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Arturo Rivera. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Popped him up. Jeter has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Redding is out in front here, 6-1. Trying to pick things up where we Left off, Derek Jeter, already a home run and a double for him in this one.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
There's one.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
In now, Neil McDonald. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. And today, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out. So standing in, Derek Jeter, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. And he will make the play out there, and there are... So the batting order turns over now and set to go Arturo Rivera. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit ball to second. Scooped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Reading leads it 9-1. Digging in the switch hitter, David Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Up the middle. Jeter scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. Home half of the 8th. Stepping up to the plate, Derek Jeter. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Driven nicely into the gap.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Garvey is on his way home. Now the relay home. And Derek Jeter has just hit for the cycle. What a thrill for him and everybody here in attendance for that matter.
Wow, this is great, man. I've seen a few others besides this one, and it is really exciting for everyone. Even the broadcaster, it's such a rare feat in our sport, and it always seems to come out of nowhere. So it's pretty cool. We got a chance to see some baseball history in this one.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Striding into the box, Leo Ramirez.
Right fielder, Leo Ramirez.
The 1-2. Flares this one over toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit. This one ends with a 10-5 score. Reading put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Welcome to MLB. Into the box now, Derek Jeter. He comes into this one trying to keep up the hot pace. Well over 400 here to start the year. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out. Stepping in, David Sanchez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's on the ground is short, could be 2. To second for 1, on to first, but no, not in time as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball. Leading off the inning, Derek Jeter, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1. At the plate, David Sanchez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-hand against right-handed pitching.
Chopped weakly to the left. Jeter has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. Now at the plate, Derek Jeter. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Valenzuela racing back. Gone! It's a grand slam.
What a great swing right there. It's such a tough situation. You knocked it home.
Into the box, Richard Arena, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Sent on the ground out to second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on. So coming to the plate, David Sanchez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Side. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch.
Digging in and looking for more, Derek Jeter. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
This is a close one so far, but really go back to that last at bat, that grand slam.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. 8th inning coming up. The Fisher Cats lead it 7-6. Striding forward now is the DH, Darren Handy, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the end. Softly hit to short, reined in, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. A couple of walks. This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. The Fisher Cats posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Alton Keene claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jason McGill earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been